Warrior, I want to put out there a public service announcement, a Warrior's public service announcement. It is about time we get back to stranger danger. I mean, those two words stuck with me, stick with a lot of people. I've heard them use it over the decades over and over again, or they've said to me, why don't we have a new stranger danger? Let me tell you about two cases in the media recently. Now remember, these are two recent cases. There are so many more you're not even hearing about. A 4-year-old girl went to put the garbage out for her mom and dad, just walking down the front path of her house to put it in the garbage can, and a stranger, a man, jumped out of a car and tried to snatch her in broad daylight. Case one. Case two, a 14-year-old girl was walking home from school. This was in Georgia. And it looked like a very nice neighborhood because I could see the trees and flowers and manicured lawns. Minding her own business, a car was driving by. You got it. The guy stopped the car. He got out and he said to her, she reported, I've got you now. And he tried to wrestle her into the car. Both of these girls, the young one, the 4-year-old and the 14-year-old, you know what they did? And this is what we have to teach all of our kids right now about stranger danger. They screamed their heads off, they kicked, and they ran. I want all of you out there, children, grandchildren, to be aware. Teach them this. We hear from law enforcement that screaming and yelling will upset them or upend them, or they want to get vulnerable kids who are silent, who freeze, who will easily go along with them. For instance, your mom's sick and I was sent to pick you up, or I have your dog, I found him, let's bring your dog home. All these stories that kids constantly fall for because, let's face it, they're young developing brains and we don't think of this horror, right? So how can a child think that somebody would make something up about a family member or a family pet? So again, we really have three things. Scream your head off, kick as hard as you can, make a commotion there, and run. Run back into your home. Run up to a house. Run to a trusted adult. Now this 14-year-old girl, it was a very quiet neighborhood. I saw surveillance of this. We talk a lot about there's so much surveillance and we don't like it, but I'm here to say, luckily, both of those monsters that did this to these two girls were caught because of Ring cameras. So I think, it's a necessary part of our world right now. We have to have this surveillance because these two girls were saved. And there are so many more cases I'm hearing about lately where kids are being snatched. So media should be covering it, but you know what? Lynn's Warriors is covering it. So we're putting out our Lynn's Warriors PSA, our public service announcement. Let's get back to stranger danger. 3 things. Scream, kick, and run. Tell your child. Be forceful. Nobody's allowed to touch them. You know what? And you may just save their life or another child's life. Please adhere. Please, I don't know if that's the right word, but please take notice of this. I'm getting more notices, more press releases about children being snatched out of supermarkets, parking lots, big box stores, just in daylight. Parents are right there, and strangers are going out. There is a war on for our children in America, around the globe, but we're focused at the Warriors right here in our own backyard, right? Backyards. It is too much. It is happening. It is escalating. Be a warrior. Remember, our hashtag is Community Creates Change. Join us. Let's do it again. Our Lynn's Warriors hashtag, Community Creates Change. Our PSA is teach your child, teach your teen, teach everybody. This applies for everybody. Scream your head off, kick and run. These 2 girls were saved. It will save lives. Take it from me. The escalation of these stories is happening. You're just not hearing about it. So you know what? LynnsWarriors.org for more information, for resources. Take care of everybody in your own home and community. Be kind. Share facts, not fears. And when you wake up each and every day, go out and be a warrior.